Oh my gosh, One Punch Man world is just... it's making waves, to say the very least. So I have my own opinions on the game. I shared them in a recent summon video I did. If you guys want to know those opinions, go check out that video. I'll link it in the description. But today, we're going to be taking a look at what other people are saying about the game on Twitter, on the Android store, and on the iOS store. And oh boy, there is some very, very mixed reviews. I also did a survey on YouTube to kind of ask people what they were thinking of the game, and with over 1,000 answers, there was kind of a consensus, and I'll share that at the end of the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we have Terrible Tornadoes banner, who just dropped on February 3rd. It's going to be going up until the 21st, and I like to go in and take a look at the comments to see what people are saying. So here's the very first comment. The game is going to die if you don't fix the pay-to-win aspect of the game. 0.3% to get a SSR hero, and earning very little coins to try and get a character sucks. I enjoy the battles, but the pay to win aspect sucks so hard. Please fix it before it's too late. And then if we go down a little bit further, here's a good one, you know. I'm having a lot of fun so far. That's it. But hey, that's true. It is fun. It looks like this person got the character though. So if you are one of the few lucky ones to get the character, you probably are having fun. Keep that in mind. Down here, instead of putting out so many banners, you should arrange for at least everyone to be able to play your game on PC. I've been wanting to play on PC since day one, and the game is locked out because why not? And my PC has nothing wrong. Please fix that. I know they just did like a hot patch the other night along with this update, and supposedly things are fixed, but I think people are still having the issues. Now, I was not able to log in on my phone day one, but I was able to log in on my PC day one. So now I can log in on my phone personally. I have had that issue fixed. I hope it's been fixed for most people, but yeah, if the game's not working, that's going to turn a lot of people off right away. You can't have those issues with launching a game. Why have so many games lately just not been able to launch correctly? Like, it's crazy. I give up, am deleting it, because as much as I love the game style, it's pointless grinding for hours with this type of rates and dry ass rewards. I wanted to give it a chance, but seems like you ain't want people to be having fun. It's kind of true. I love the game style personally as well. The good missions like Zombie Man's Story, insanely good, right? I enjoyed that a lot, but the stupid missions where you just go back and forth between the city to the HQ to the city to the HQ, and where the tutorial takes freaking forever to get through and it's pointless, and like they teach you the same thing 3 times over. Yeah, there's definitely some bad aspects to the game as well. You guys almost had gold on your hands. It's grossly obvious that you could care less about the Erogius, how do you actually, is that spelt right? Pay to play aspect of this game. The blatant disregard for your player base would be astounding. However, you're a documented foul company. I mean, bro said it, but in not so nice of words. Yeah, I had a feeling that it was going to be expensive to get a character. I'd rather you all made a game where it's not expensive or time consuming in making a character, so it could be cheaper for the players to get. Oh my goodness. You've got gold on your hands, so don't do what you did with Street Fighter or MHA. Rip, man, the strongest hero is feeling it. Stop being greedy or everyone will drop the game after a few days. What do you think you're kidding? Who's gonna believe this bullshit? I love this. I was definitely one of the first people to log in and call them out on that, because I freaking was like, what? Who is gonna pay $1,000, bro? Who in their right mind? Don't give me that. I don't care if you want the 90% discount tag. Like, they're special, man. They were special when they thought this was a good idea. Literally, $100. That's just normal price. You're giving that better be normal price. If it's ever any more than $100 right there for that, no one in their right mind is buying that. Like, man, people be struggling to pay rent and to go and get food for their house. Who's gonna drop that type of money on this unless they're just extremely wealthy? That's freaking insane, man. That's just ridiculous. One Punch Man, actually, just That's the dumbest thing, honestly. And we just got a bunch of screenshots. Okay, so the issue is still going on where people still can't log in. Wow. Okay, well, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the iOS store now. So we'll have some positives now, it looks like, along with some negatives, but we'll have kind of more mixed reviews from the iOS store. On iOS, it actually has a decent rating of 4.3 out of 5. Don't, after this video, go and change that. Don't lower it unless you really think it deserves 1 star. But like, some people gave it 5 stars. It's either 5 stars or 1 stars. There's almost no in between. It's crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and read this 4-star review to start with. This game is excellent, and many who love the superhero dynamics will feel right at home. Let me first address the fighting, which is engaging and thrilling at every corner. As for the roster of characters, we can see that it is still... Who wrote this? And someone who writes articles for a living? It is still building as it is a gacha game and should have a great potential of pulls in the future. The traveling is fun, although it is limited, much like games in Honkai Star Rail. I would say the true gem of this game is its fighting, graphics, and playing the characters you love. Otherwise, it has so much work before it truly becomes a powerhouse it was meant to be. My honest thoughts is that I hope they will get more content soon, because if it's just running around and fighting with a limited roster and heavy pay to win factors, important, we may have to deduct stars. As for the majority of reviews that do not listen, as it's usually the 2 problems: issue about the game not allowing them to proceed due to insufficient storage or glitch, so they rate it at 1 star. People who are just super fans rating it 5 stars before even playing. Okay, so this person actually gave some thought, but yeah, there is definitely people who rate it 5 stars and rate it 1 star. I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit so we can see these a little bit better, hopefully from here on out. All right, we'll go ahead and read a 5-star review now, and we have a developer response too, apparently, on this one. We gotta, you guys are gonna love the developer responses. All right, so absolutely incredible. This game is literally insane. It's like a legit good as a console type game on a phone. The graphics are great, the animations and cutscenes, effects, and when you get to moving around and look around you, the little details like being able to handle having little objects that fly around, and the combat is pretty nice too. Clearly this person only played for day 1, where it hits you with that intro that is like, damn. But then slowly as you get into the quest, you realize, damn, this is tedious. Only thing I'm hoping on is an update to add an option in the sound section to change the voice language to English. Not gonna happen, because we already have both versions of the show completed with Japanese and English voices. Yes, but they have to do original voice work for the game because whatever reason, you know. They'll probably have, like, have you looked at the quests, right? There's definitely quests, there's voice lines that were never said in the show. And then developer response, hi. Thank you for this review of One Punch Man World and your request to add other languages. Please feel free to share with us any additional ideas or suggestions that would make the game experience even better at http://www.crunchyroll blah blah blah. Okay, and they gave him a heart. I mean, that almost feels like it's not a generated response, right? Almost. Crazy, man. I just don't respond. It's just better for them not to respond at this point. All right, we're not going to go through all of them. So we've seen a 4, we've seen a 5. Let's take a look at a 2-star review. All right, so monetization practices are filthy. $100 for one new character is absolutely absurd, and it's still random. Heck no, $50 for 10 draws? Still less than 0.3% chance to get what I want? Might as well be throwing money away, or at least give it to EA, because EA at the very least will give you what you paid for. Gambling simulator on a game using a well-known IP is crazy, and is such a low blow to this game and the name itself. Almost made a game worse than One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. The only redeeming quality of this game is the animation and story so far, but other than that, needing to pay absurd amounts of cash, talking about hundreds of USD on a mobile game is insane to me, just to play as one of the fan favorite characters in the show itself. You know, kind of fair. I'm not gonna, like, you got the problem with these 2-star reviews is they are focusing on the fact that the gacha is terrible, which I agree with. It's terrible. For that reason, it deserves 1 star. But then certain aspects of the game, if we were just talking about stories, right, in particular, the ones that are, I'm not talking about the ones that take you back and forth from cities to HQ, but like just actual stories, some of those stories deserve 5 stars. So I'd probably land in the middle at like 3 stars right now, personally, if I were to do a review. Oh, we got a 1 star here. Let's go ahead and see what the 1 star says. I might edit this. Well, I'm gonna admit that these problems were already addressed, but I had made sure that I had downloaded the correct version. I tried to start the game, but was stuck on the main menu, as were a lot of people. Earlier, when the server dropped, I was able to get into the game, but it was very buggy and laggy. I didn't personally run into that problem, but I think, some people did. This one's a bit personal, but I was hoping it would be controller accessible. Sorry to seem like that type of guy, but it said open world, yet it is a mobile game. So I can't really make a great jeer about that. Kind of true. Hey, I will say for a mobile game, it's more open world than other mobile games, but yeah, how do you call that open world? It's kind of, you got to be careful with calling things open world nowadays. But yeah, those are the reviews for iOS. Let's take a look at Android. All right, so here we have the Android reviews. Android's overall score is much lower than iOS. I'm thinking we actually have more people who downloaded on Android than we did on iOS. I think it was 500,000. So we have a 3.7 rating here. And I don't know 100% that there was more on Android. I think there was, so just keep that in mind. But 3.7 overall rating. It looks like 5 or 1 star again. There's no in between. And we're starting off with a 1-star review. Holy crap. And we also got a response from Crunchyroll on this one. Okay, so I played the beta version. It was flawed but had potential. Seems like what a lot of people thought that played the beta. This version at launch is somehow much worse. More busy work. That's very true. Very annoying. Even worse English subtitles. True. More broken animations and cutscenes. I haven't really noticed that myself, but let me know if you have. More over-explaining tutorials and exposition. Yeah, that's 100% a fact. I can at least appreciate the few original characters and story beats. True. And there's some fun to be had with the different playstyles for each hero. If you can appreciate stuff, it deserves 2 stars, but you gave him 1. Otherwise, a huge disappointment. Updated to 1 star. Okay, so he actually moved it down from his original. Updated to 1 star for that insultingly dismissive canned reply. They don't care. That is so great. And then Crunchyrolls you have right here. Hello, Dan. Thanks for reviewing the One Punch Man world. We're sorry for the issues experienced and for the disappointment caused. We'd like to solve it for you, so please reach out to us via a support ticket. No way, they just told him he's submitting a review and they're like, submit a report ticket and we'll help you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Jeez, bro, just don't respond, Crunchyroll. There's no point. There's no point. Oh my goodness. All right, Waffle Eater. This is the 3-star in the middle. We haven't had a 3-star review yet, so let's see what they're saying. The game itself is a ton of fun. Characters have a lot of variety, and even the common fodder characters still have fleshed out a unique movesets and mechanics. True, they have done a very good job with that. I will agree with that. The problem is actually getting into the game because it takes forever to connect to the server, and sometimes I'm just stuck at the start screen in an infinite loop of reconnecting to the server. I think they mostly fixed that, I will say, and can't do anything but wait and hope it decides to start working. That's your only review? Clearly. Okay, so this person didn't get very far before giving a review. And now we have Crunchyroll's response. Hello, hero. Thank you for your review, and we apologize for the server problem. We have solved the issue and sent compensation to your account. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give us all compensation. And I'm not talking paltry stuff. Give us a summon. Give us 1 free summon on the regular banner because you clearly don't care about the regular banner anyways. So if you still see any issues, please send a ticket. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This will be the last review we do right here from John Brantley. Great graphics, movement was pretty fluid, but I just couldn't get into this game. Maybe because they force you into boss battles so you could unlock everything. Very old-fashioned style, very frustrating and off-putting. It's probably a good game, but I just can't like it. Too much, too early, slow down. It does slow down. It's very slow at the start. Let people enjoy the interface and experience the game before having to do a bunch of stuff I didn't want to do in the first place. 10 minutes, and I hate this game. I almost hate Crunchyroll for this. I assume he put ass there for this ass. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, there's just so much bashing going on. But at the same time, I just want to be clear. These are not my opinions necessarily. I do feel a lot of these sentiments. I agree with a lot of the bad things. I also agree with the good things though too. So like I said, if it was my review, I'd probably put it at 3 stars. I think they could improve the gacha. It's something they have time. The game just released and they already see that people are unhappy. Instead of waiting and saying, oh, we'll see how the game goes, get on top of that shit right now. Fix the gacha, give us higher rates, people are more enticed to spend money when they feel like they're going to actually get something on the gacha. If you're going in at 0.3% rates and you're saying, oh, I'm not getting anything, people aren't enticed to spend money. They're just going to wait the free to play route and hope that they eventually get something, Getting something makes you want to summon. I don't think they understand the fundamentals of a gacha game. You know, it's the addiction, it's the gambling of, oh, I got something really cool this time on this banner. Let me go back in and see if I can get a dupe of it. Or let me go in on this next banner because the last banner went so well. But if you make every banner feel bad, nobody's going to want to keep gambling for you. Nobody's want to keep playing your game, right? But let me show you guys the YouTube survey I did. This is the survey I did. Feel free to add your vote if you guys want. It's on my community tab on my page. What do you think of One Punch Man World so far? Share your thoughts in the comments. And we got a couple of comments as well. They're very similar to what was on the app stores that we just read, so I'm not actually going to read those comments. You guys can go check those out if you want. But we had 4 options. I like the gameplay and the gacha. I'm really surprised this one got picked at all. I like gameplay but not gacha. I hate the gameplay, but like the gacha. And these aren't complete sentences because they limit how many words you can put into these options, by the way. I know how to do proper English, but like, I couldn't. And then I hate both gameplay and the gacha. So yeah, when these two are the two that are most chosen, I think that says a lot about the game. We had very few people say they liked both. And I don't know why anybody chose this one. I hate the gameplay, but like the gacha. Who likes the gacha but hates the, bro, I don't know. These two people right here, kind of insane, but hey, I agree with this one personally right here. I would also be in this category. I like the gameplay, but not the gacha so far. That's my opinion, and that's everyone else's opinion, it seems like. So in the comments of this video, let us know your opinions on One Punch Man World, and if you genuinely like the game and the gacha, let me know why. If you genuinely hate the game but like the gacha, let me know why, because I am actually curious to know. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.